What is this?
I love you. Kiss, kiss.
I love you. I love you. Kiss, kiss. Yeah. I love you. Kiss, kiss. Yeah. Oh, I love you. Yeah. I got 4 of these little buttons. Actually, I bought 2 sets, but these are not easy to step on for an animal. These are for like game show buzzers. So the other 4 I'm sending up to Scott because they play a lot of board games and stuff. They might be able to use them. And I'll save a couple for the baby. Maybe we can program something on there. What you do is you push this little red button on here and it'll go beep, and then you say what you want and let go of the button. I have one more down there, the green one, that says food, ham, food. He knows that one. He'll stand by it. He can't really figure out to press it because it takes some effort to press it. But he'll sit by it. Won't you? You're like Simon's cat when he wants to be fed. He sits by the dish and points at it and points to his mouth. Now what's this? This came in the mail. Wake up and kick ass. Kicking Horse Coffee comes from Canada. I got Smart Ass, which is a medium roast. That's a good one. And Three Sisters, which is one of my favorites because it has kind of a chocolate undertone. Really nice. But I could only get this one if I bought whole beans. So both of them are whole beans. I'll just have to grind them up. Anyone ever notice these little round button things that are in the coffee bags? Do you know what those are? My brother David told me. You put your nose up to it and you squeeze on the bag, which sends the scent of the coffee out. If you like the scent of it, you'll probably like the taste of it. How about that? Something you learn every day. You learn something new every day, right, buddy? Part of the things that I am doing today is at least starting on or partially finishing a tunic and another top that I bought gauze fabric. Or I don't know what you call it. Now this is a top that fits me. I got from the dollar store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pattern. This will be a real simple because I know it fits me and I know it's long enough, so I might put sleeves on it. That'll be the only different thing there is to it. But I'm going to make a pattern and then put the pattern on the fabric, pin it, cut it out, sew it, that kind of thing. Yeah. Doing a little mixing and matching, got out my box of patterns, found a sleeve. I don't know how much fabric I'll have, whether I'll have fabric enough for sleeves, but just in case. That way I can have a tunic pattern. I'll put it in an envelope and mark it, tunic pattern. Yeah. Next comes laying out the fabric and putting the pattern on and all that. I've been listening to zither music and Tyrolean music. You know, the dirndl wearing beer mug Oktoberfest type stuff. Part of my heritage is South Germany. Well, I managed to cut out a white top that's going to be sleeveless. And then this color is going to have long sleeves. This one I intend on sewing together and then putting some kind of decorative stitching across the front. Like a placard or something. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. Been watching how-to YouTube videos, and I just kind of like Frankenstein a couple things. I laid down a shirt on some tissue paper that fits me and drew around it. And then for the sleeves, I went into a pattern that I already had that had sleeves, so I knew how big to make them around. My arms are really big. Because, I don't know how long ago it was, 15 years ago? I was into bodybuilding. I'll tell you that story another time because I have pictures. You would never believe it looking at me now. Well, I didn't oil up and, I didn't do that, but I was in really good shape. I could take off running, no prob. Now, I guess my butt would have to be on fire. I'd have to be being attacked or something. Running for your life. I don't know, and I still probably couldn't. Guess who's coming back? I was thinking about it, and I have 3 ideas so far. Esmeralda Grutschner, your cultural anthropologist, with Antique Sideshow. Do you remember? Anyone remember her? But they were wrong. That woman, she's coming back. I have to try to write them and film them tomorrow because I want to put one up Saturday. The weather's decent. It's really chilly at night, but it's warm during the day. So, who could ask for anything better, really? And it's not humid. Whew. So as I'm doing all this sewing stuff, I've been listening to things on the computer. A lot of things about the Book of Enoch and Nephilims and giants that lived years ago and things like that. That does interest me. And were there spacemen and what are these stone drawings that look like spacemen, I think so. You'd have to be really selfish to think that we were the only people ever. And that there wasn't technology years ago. How we don't know about some of that, I don't know. They had hot and cold running water in Rome hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They had caldariums, which had hot water under the floor, and it kept the room real warm, like a sauna. Not like a sauna, but what's the other one? I forget. Not a steam room, but anyway, it kept it nice and warm, and all kinds of cool stuff that years and years and years ago, and then people come across these things and, oh my God, what is this? What is this thing? What did it do? And that brought me to thinking of Esmeralda Grutschner. Esmeralda Grutschner is like an archaeologist type of person that comes across our everyday things that we have now, but she's like supposed to be in the future, looking back at something from now and trying to figure out what it is, what it was used for, as a lot of archaeologists do. I see a lot of videos like, well, we don't know what this thing is. I'm like, I know what that is. Just like 100 years ago. Kitchen implement or something, And I love watching the restoration where they took an old tabletop camping stove from, gosh, I don't know, late 1800s. And they cleaned it all up, painted it and everything, got it running again. Beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. It's so satisfying to see them sandblast stuff. I think, anyway. Oh, man, did I have some dreams. I don't know if it was 5 minutes worth or longer than that. I seemed to be asleep for a while last night. Crazy effing dreams. Oh, jeepers. And I'm looking up online now to see if there's any kind of group therapy or counselors or anyone I can talk to or a support group for people on the spectrum or anything like that. Anything. It's all expensive. One lady does music therapy, but I don't know. The first session is free. It's kind of like a drug dealer. The first hit's free, baby. You want any more, you gotta pay. Oh, God. Anyway, $15 a session or $120 for 10 sessions, which would make it $12 a session for 10 sessions. I don't know. I could call her tomorrow and find out what's going on or what it is, or if she had any suggestions. If that's not right for me, maybe she would know someone. Because none of the shrinks out here are taking new patients. I need something. Yeah. My tongue hurts. Sometimes when I get nervous, I chew my tongue when I'm sleeping. I get broken teeth down here, nice and sharp, and I did make myself a lower retainer thing out of a football bite that you can buy at the drugstore. It keeps me from biting my tongue out. I don't know where it is, though. I mean, it wouldn't be difficult to find another one, but yeah. I'm not a big fan of this particular color, but I think it'll look nice. And I'll put the white stitching on there and wear it with my fairly new white pants. And it ought to look pretty decent, you know, instead of an old tramp. There's a couple pair of pants that I bought from Goodwill years ago that were like huge, and I just took a lot of tucks in them. Well, I took them apart and re-sewed them, and now they fit. And I can't get any fatter or they won't fit. Whereas I could just take the tucks out last time, but now I'm on a road to, I don't know, somewhere, hopefully. I'm on a road to nowhere. No, I'm on a road to somewhere. Yeah, Esmeralda's coming back. Yeah, baby. Upward and onward.